Amazon delivery. You know what time it is. One-handed skills. Ooh. Yes.
Wow, it's Monday. Look at the weather. I feel like I'm back on holiday. It's really, really nice. Been busy this morning working. Early start at 6 AM. So I've actually been down in the gym most of the day. So I haven't been out to appreciate the weather. So I'm on a little break now. Try and maintain my not very good tan that I got from holiday. Won't be training today. Having a rest day, so training will start from tomorrow. Just going to meet Gordon for a quick catch up and then back to work. What have we got, mate? Ooh,
cheeky salad.
And I've snuck in a sneaky Solero. When the weather's this good, it's got to be done.
Something I want to talk about today is the importance of little changes and the big impact that they can have. Now, simple things are like switching out drinking full-fat Coke and drinks with calories in for water. This makes a big difference because you're saving a lot of calories. Every time you go out to eat to a restaurant, for example, instead of always getting chips as a side, you start ordering salad. You'd be a bit more active, you walk more, you go upstairs instead of taking the elevator. These little things over a long period of time make a big difference. A way of looking at this is if you were to follow a map, and the map goes off direction by 5 degrees, and you follow that for months on end, and you're only that small, 5 degrees isn't a lot, but over time that takes you a long way from the direction that you're supposed to be going. And the same principle applies to your fitness goals. If you go 5 degrees in the right direction and you keep doing that over time, you're gonna be in a better place. So don't think that you have to make massive changes to get to where you want to be.
I'm just off to go and train. Today's training will be squats, close grip bench and some dumbbell lateral raises. Now this weather has called for one thing. The vest is out. I haven't worn a vest to the gym for a while, and it's not just any vest. Jacked and tan. Sun's a bit bright, so excuse my facials. Session done. Squats, 4 sets of 4 at 195. They felt really good. Happy with that compared to how they felt for that first session back last week. Then close grip bench, 3 sets of 7 at 115, and then some dumbbell lateral raises. Get pumped on the delts. Now I'm going to go home and sort food out and prep for tomorrow. So just trained post-workout. What should you have post-workout? Well, in this heat, a Solero, obviously.
So I've just come back from my session today, and I can say that it couldn't have gone better. Brilliant session. I was squatting today as my main lift, 4 sets of 3 at 120 kg, and honestly, it couldn't have gone any better. So I really feel back in the game now and ready, nearly ready, to hit the platform for the Four Nations.
This is what it looks like to walk around with that massive rig. There you go. Look at that. Look at it.
Good afternoon, it's Thursday. About to go and train. Today is bench press, sumo deadlifts, which is starting to feel a little bit better. Starting to feel that I'm getting in the groove a little bit, and some pull-ups. Now, I've been thinking lately that leading into this Four Nations competition, it's going to be really exciting to be a part of a team again. Now, growing up, I was always in teams with like football, so you know, I really like that dynamic that you get within a team. But in more recent years, you know, with bodybuilding and now powerlifting, it's an individual sport. So it's, you know, all you have to worry about is you. It's can be quite selfish, I guess, but I do really enjoy that, you know, knowing that all the responsibility for you to perform, it's down to you. If you don't perform, this is how I look at it, if you don't perform, it's down to me. I'm the one that's responsible for everything that's going on. In a team, you know, other people can let others down, or it can work the other way. Other people can lift you up. And, you know, I prefer to focus on the positive side of being in that team atmosphere. And I'm really looking forward to getting together with the guys and girls of the English team at the Four Nations. You know, I've seen follow some of the other people on social media, and seeing them training and stuff is actually really inspiring to me and makes me want to push harder, and they're doing some good stuff. So I think that we're going to be up there at the competition, and I'm really looking forward to being part of that group dynamic. Just doing a little bit of pre-workout reading. So Good They Can't Ignore You by Cal Newport. Really, really good read so far. I think it's going to be up there for one of my favourite books. It certainly made me think a different way and challenge what I think, which I think a book should do, and make you look at things from a different perspective. Is really good, and it's written in a really good way that I enjoy. Now, this book inspired me to write a Facebook post a couple of weeks ago about, should you follow your passion? Is this good advice? Reading this and having chats with friends and stuff about this, I don't think following your passion is, for the majority, good advice. Now, there is exceptions to the rule of, like, you know, you have like Lionel Messi will say that since he was 3, all he ever wanted to do was be a footballer. He's an elite athlete. I know lots of people who want to be footballers and they're really passionate about it, but they're not very good. And with them wasting time practicing, trying to get better to become a footballer or whatever, because it's their passion, sometimes it's not good advice. It's not what you should do. And also how passion comes. Now, I haven't always been passionate about weight training. I used to hate it. Like, when I played football, I did not want to go in the gym at all. But when I was fell into training through being injured and being in the gym, and I started to see changes, I liked these changes, which then meant I got a little bit more into it. I got a bit more passionate about it. And for those that are watching this, I'd like you to think about something that maybe you've started, or where you're at now, and how you felt when you started it, and then how that passion grows. If you're good at something, or if you see progression there, then you do get more passionate about something. Now, passion also comes and goes. Things that I was passionate about when I was younger, I'm not really passionate about now, and you know, I'm sure you're the same. So, some of you to think about, is following your passion good advice? You're entitled to your opinion.
Hope you're liking the new trim. Decided to shave my barnet off, go for the low cut, match the top, lost in 316. Just trained squats 3x3 at 207.5, bench 5x2 at 132.5, which will lead nicely into next week when the weights will go up a bit. Post-workout, a Solero, of course. powerful food. And Gordon would certainly tell you that something that lets me down on certainly if I was to do a bodybuilding show, training and stuff like that is great. I can handle that and can cope with things, but nutrition I do find tough sticking to something I do like a treat too much. I can get away with it to a certain degree, but when you're trying to do a show or something like that, then you can't get away with it, and it shows. It's the difference between coming first and coming second. So I do enjoy my food, but weight's going down, heading in the right direction. I will be 100% confident I will make weight that I want to for the Four Nations, although a weight category is not necessary for this competition. It's just that I want to compete at that weight. So here is what we cooked for tonight. This will also be some of my lunch for tomorrow. So we'll start here. These little mushrooms with stuffed cheese in, they're pretty low calorie. I threw the box away so I can't remember. They're good from Co-op. So mushroom stuffed with cheese, sweet potato fries with some cheese from that sprinkled on them. Then of course we got the broccoli. Who doesn't want to love a bit of broccoli? Then some chicken, which has got some Levi Roots reggae sauce on, but also some of Habs hooked me up, and we got our little seasoning that we like to add to food. So if you're dieting, seasoning your food is perfectly fine, and it makes it tasty. It doesn't have to be boring. So we have got some jerk from Santa Maria, some chili explosion. This one is my favorite. And some Telecherry black pepper. This is good as well. Recommend you get involved. This one especially. Boom, and there we have the finished product.